Alright, so look, man. Now, this video is going to be a little different, as you can see from the title. We're not talking about celebrity news, a murder that happened, an unsolved crime, Keke Palmer all hood up on Usher. This is a different video. We're going to be talking about a movie. And if you've been following my content for the last 4 years that I've been on YouTube, you know I'm a huge movie guy. Man, I watch movies more than I listen to music. It's just something about film that always fascinated me. Even as a kid, I had a video recorder. Well, not a kid, I guess a teenager. I had a video recorder. Used to try to shoot short films. I've just always been into video. Music videos, movies, TV shows, short films. It's just always been my thing. I watch most genres, comedy, thrillers, drama, action. And my favorite genre, which is horror. The only genre of movies I'm not actually into is musical. And even musicals, it's a few of those that I like. But the film we're going to be talking about today is 2011 movie In Time, starring popular musician Justin Timberlake. Technically, the movie is an action/thriller movie, maybe a bit of science fiction as well. But me, I 100% look at this movie as a true story. In my opinion, one movie that every human being should at least watch one time in their lifetime. I mean, this movie opened my mind up to so much. And I'll tell you how. So if you haven't seen the movie, it takes place in the future where time is money. I know you heard that quote before, time is money. But in this movie, literally, time is money. You have a clock on your life. When you go to work, you don't get paid money. You get paid more minutes. When you go to the grocery store, you don't pay with dollar bills. You play with minutes. You want to take a girl on a date. Instead of it's your money that you're spending, you're taking away minutes from your life. And once you run out of minutes, you run out of life. You die. Which is such a fascinating concept to me because when you look deeper into it, that's the way life is in general. No, we don't have a visual clock that we can look at telling us how much time we got left on Earth. But the time concept is still the same. You have 24 hours in a day. Me personally, I probably sleep 5 or 6 hours per day, which already leaves me at 18 hours. And for your average day person, they're more than likely probably working a 9 to 5, which is another 8 hours out of your day. Now you're at 10 hours. And you have to keep in mind, you had to get ready for work, take a shower, get dressed, drive back from work. So that's another hour right there. So I'm going to say you got 9 hours. You got 9 hours to yourself out of 24 hours. How are you going to use it? And I think we all need to start looking at life like this because it's really about time. Time is everything. How much time do you have here? Are you making the best of it? Or are you just effing it off? Hanging out every weekend, scrolling social media all day, sitting around watching podcasts, eating Cheetos, while your time here on Earth is just decreasing, minute by minute. You don't realize it, but technically, that's every human being on Earth. Every second, every minute. I hate to say it this way, but that's a countdown to your death. It's an oxymoron, but we are both living and dying every single day. It's up to you how you utilize your time. But always remember this, nothing is free. Even the stuff that you don't have to pay for, you're still paying for it with your time. And in my opinion, that's more valuable than money. That's what I learned from this movie. Time is money. That was just a quote before, but now I truly understand it. Instead of going on a date with this girl, I could have been doing Grubhub or something. Made a quick $100 instead of spending $100 on a date. And just like in the movie, the more work I put in, the more time I'll get. And money definitely buys you more time. If you need an operation, you got to have the money to pay the doctors, right? You got to have money to buy food. So the money is indeed buying you more time. And by all means, I'm not saying don't go out, don't have fun, but just be aware that it is time that you can no longer get back. So just make sure it's something worthy of you spending your time on. If you haven't seen this movie, I truly encourage you to go check it out. One of my favorite movies of all time. I always say it's 2 movies that everyone should see at least one time to get a better understanding in life. And that's the Matrix in this movie right here, In Time. But that's my thoughts on it. How do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments. Like the video, subscribe. Definitely go check out this movie. But I'm gone.